My greetings to one and all present here, and welcome back to the 10 question per video series. And now we will be discussing the next 10 question, which I have compiled from Rajasthan history, art, and culture. So, without wasting any time, let's start. Now, the first question here is the famous male torso of Harappa is made of. This is basic Harappan feature question based on the evidences which are found from Indus Valley civilization, and I hope you all might be knowing the answer. And it is the male torso. It is a red jasper sandstone torso which was found from Harappa, and so our answer is stone. Now moving to the next question, we have at which of the following ancient towns have canal remains been discovered? And our options are Karkot Nagar, Rang Mahal, Nagari, and Nansa. Like, it is my advice to one and all, do not miss any point on Nagari. It is the most asked question in RPSC, and you will see it many times appearing in different examination along with different options. So you need to prepare a separate note for Nagari. So like, I'll help you out with this. And Nagari specifically is located in Chittorgarh district. Like, it's in the region surrounding this. So, and the important sources from which we found the mention of Nagari as the name Madhyamika. And the name Madhyamika appears in different sources. They are Mahabharat, Ashtadhyayi of Panini, and Patanjali's Mahabhashya. Yeah, these are some pointers which I could recall right now, and we'll add more as we gradually proceed. So my aim is like, you should not miss anything on Nagari or Madhyamika. So now moving to the next question we have, it was a match the following type questions, and there are different sites and their respective districts which were given. So match the following prehistoric sites with their respective district and choose the correct order. The sites we have Singhi Talab, Tilwada, Bijak Ki Pahadi, and Nagari. So you can again spot the name Nagari here. And now the districts are Jaipur, Chittorgarh, Badmer, and Nagaur. And like, they are the factual question, and you need to remember different districts of different side. So Singhi Talab is in Nagaur, Tilwada is in Badmer district, Bijak Ki Pahadi, the most famous one, is in Jaipur, and again RPSC's favorite Nagari is in Chittorgarh. Now moving to the next question, we have from which place in Rajasthan the Mesolithic tools been discovered. If you remember, we discussed it in the previous episode of our series, and the answer is Bagur. It is an important Mesolithic sites from which we have found different microliths, and like, again recalling, it is in Bhilwara district. Mesolithic site, as it is mentioned, it is the earliest site of the prehistoric time which is found from Rajasthan. So it was called cradle of ancient civilization. The excavator is Mr. Virendranath Mishra. We have evidences of microliths in abundance, and it is situated on river Kothari. So I hope you are taking the notes for these. Now moving to the next question, we have at which site the archaeologist Neel Ratna Banerjee carry out the excavation, and the answer is Berat. Berat is another important Mauryan site in Rajasthan, and yes, you need to make pointers for it too. Now, as we know, it is situated in Jaipur district, and we have found two inscriptions of Ashokan times from Bijak Ki Pahadi, that is Bijak Hills. This is also, the inscription is known as Bhabru inscription, and the other Ashokan inscription has been found from Bhim Hills. So yeah, this Bijak Hills, and it is an important site for the Bhabru inscription located in Jaipur district, Berat. And here we have seen this option. So now moving to the next question, we have who excavated the archaeological site of Berat. Now you might be thinking, like, here we have Neil Ratan Banerjee, he also discovered Berat, and now the next option is Dayaram Sahni. So I want to draw your attention that there were three people who excavated this site. One was Mr. Dayaram Sahni, and second was Mr. Neil Ratna Banerjee, and I'm missing out on the third. Will tell you later on, but yeah, you make points of Mr. Neil Ratna Banerjee and D.R. Sahni. Now moving to the next question, we again have archaeological site and district given. Now the sites are Balathal, Suneri, Bagur and Gilon, and the districts respectively, like Balathal is in Udaipur district, Sunari is in Jhunjhunu, Bagur is incorrectly matched and it is in Bhilwara, and Gilon is in Rajsamand. So our option will be A and B are correct and C and D are incorrect. A and B are correct and C and D are incorrectly matched. Like in the examination, you need to focus on these words, correct, incorrect, because when we are under pressure, we tend to make mistakes while reading the question. Now moving to the next important question, it's about the earliest mention of Matsya is found in. Matsya is an important Janpad in that time, and the earliest evidences of Matsya Mahajanpad is from Rigved. Now the area of Matsya Janpad is from Jaipur, Kotputli and Behror region. Its capital was Viratnagar. And the mention of the capital Viratnagar you might have seen or remember from Mahabharata, when the Pandavas were sent to exile, and they remained here for approximately 1 year in their Agyatavas. Yeah, so Matsya Janpad is an important site of Rajasthan. Now again we have the earliest mention of the Shivi Janpad region is found in the coins which were discovered. Now I was talking about Nagari being an important site. Now you need to remember that Shivi Janpad, its capital was Nagari, and we have the area as we discussed earlier. The area of Shivi Janpad covered the districts of Udaipur and Chittorgarh. Its capital was Madhyamika, which is present time Nagari. Now the sources which we have discussed in the previous question above are Mahabharata, Panini's Ashtadhyayi and Mahabhashya of Patanjali. Another mention is found from Burli inscription. Now in Rajasthan, Carlisle was the first one to decipher or discover that the place Madhyamika is none other than but Nagari. The site was excavated by D.R. Bhandarkar sir, and K.B. Shaundarajan. So again, these types of questions are favorite of RPSC. So you need to jot down the points which I am discussing. Now the evidences which are found from the Shivi Janpad, which are very important, are the coins. and they are the sources of Shivi Janpad and its existence. Another thing which we have found here is an open Vishnu temple, which might have been degraded because of time and weather conditions. So we have just found the open Vishnu temple. Another temple which was found is Shiva temple, which belonged to the Gupta era. We have evidences of canal and ring well as well, and it provides the evidences from the Buddhist religion also. Now another thing I want you to focus on, that Shivi Janpat have the evidences of the Vaishnav sect, the Shaiv sect, and the Buddhist sect. So these are some of the important points which I wanted to discuss in this 10 question per video series. Thank you. I hope you like.